This is a Bones Divination for the global community for the month of September. I have asked the ancestors to come through with any information that might be helpful in the month of September for the global community. So I'm just going to light a little bit of impepu, letting the ancestors know we're ready to begin. So the image that the ancestors are showing me, Makosi, they're showing me you're sitting in a quiet room filled with silence. And you're really in a calm state, in a centered state. And what they are focusing on is the light in your heart. Your heart is illuminated. And that light shines down, all the way down to the center of the earth, connecting to the Earth Mother. And then your light from your heart is shining all the way up into the cosmos, creating this great connection, this great sense of balance, this great sense of calm. This light in your heart is helping you to connect to the Earth Mother and to the cosmos so that you may feel calm, you may feel centered, you may feel at peace as you sit in this room of silence. And then the ancestors are showing that you stand up and you begin to walk out of the room where you were sitting, the room of quietness, of silence. And as you step out, this connection from your heart, the connection from your heart to the earth and the cosmos is beginning to fade. It's beginning to weaken. Your light in your heart begins to dim. And as you step further away from that place of silence, that place of calmness, that place of centeredness, where you were sitting by yourself and out into the world of everyday life, it continues to fade and weaken. And as this is happening, Makosis, the ancestors are showing me and saying that you are being affected by the outside influences as you step out, because this connection from your own heart, this connection to the earth, this connection to the cosmos is beginning to fade and weaken. And as you continue to step out into your everyday life, you forget about this place of silence. You forget about this place of calmness. You forget about this place of centeredness. You forget about this place where you're connected to the earth and the cosmos and that connection to your soul consciousness. And as you are out in your life, you forget and you just go about unconsciously is what they are saying. The word is unconsciously. So you're going about life unconsciously. You're just going from one task to another task. And you're going to work, and you're going outside for a walk, or whatever you are doing. And what the ancestors are saying is in the month of September, and moving into all of the year of 22, the rest of the year of 22, they are saying that you must become conscious of this energy that you hold within inside of yourself. You must become conscious of the light within your heart and connecting your light of your heart into the center of the earth. You must connect that light of your heart into the consciousness of the cosmos. And you must do this all throughout your day, and you must become conscious of it, Makosis. They are saying you must become conscious of it. And they are saying it's not only necessary, but it is critical that you begin to do this, that you begin to do this in a conscious way, that you begin to walk around in the world with this connection from your heart into the cosmos, into the earth. And this will create that sense of stillness, that sense of calmness, that sense of centeredness as you go throughout your day. And so as things happen, as you are walking around in the earth, in your day, as you go along, then you will be able to take that centeredness with you, take that stillness with you, take that calmness with you, and you will be able to walk in the world in a new way. But you must become conscious of this. You must become conscious of the light within your heart, the consciousness that you hold within your heart, and that connection to the Earth Mother. You must create that consciousness from your heart into the cosmos as well. And as you do this, as you create that, as you begin to walk out of the room of silence, you begin to carry that with you. You begin to carry that with you throughout your day. And as you begin to do this, then you emanate that light. You emanate that light out to all around you and everything that you do. And those connections become stronger and stronger, Makosi, as the more consciousness you bring to it, as you begin to bring your consciousness to that light within inside of your heart. And what the ancestors are saying is this is a pattern that has been created and passed down through the ancestors. And the ancestors are asking you to connect into that light now. Your ancestors are asking you to focus on that light within inside of your heart. Your ancestors are standing behind you, helping you hold that space. But they are saying that if you do not bring it to a conscious level, if you do not carry that with you in your consciousness throughout your day, then that connection begins to weaken. That light begins to weaken. Your connection to the earth begins to weaken. Your consciousness to the cosmos connection begins to weaken if you are not focusing on it, if you are not allowing it to come up to your consciousness. And the ancestors are standing beside you. The ancestors are holding that space for you. The ancestors are wanting you to recognize this peace within inside of yourself, this piece of light that you hold within inside of yourself, and illuminates not only you, but it illuminates the Earth Mother. It illuminates the cosmos, and it creates that connection. And they are saying that this is part of the oneness that we are beginning to move towards. And they are saying as the shifts and change continues to happen on this planet, in the cosmos, within the Earth herself, that this connection is absolutely necessary. It is critical that you form this connection and strengthen it and become consciousness of it in order to be able to continue to ride the waves of change that are coming. As you create these connections with your heart, with the earth, with the cosmos, with your ancestors, and reconnecting to that light within inside of yourself, then you can walk into these shifts of change, and you're flowing with the shifts in change instead of being pushed forward. You will be flowing with them, they are saying, instead of being able to push forward with it. They're showing me it is like the rapids in a river. If you are fighting against it, if you are standing in the river and trying to walk upstream, then the water keeps pushing you, but the resistance that you are having is pushing against you, and it becomes more difficult. If you just lift your feet and let the river flow and pull you along the way, then it is much easier, they are saying. And they are saying that this is the way the month of September will be. This is the way the rest of the year will be. If you connect your light in your heart to the earth and the cosmos, then you will begin to flow with the energy shifts and changes, like floating on the river. If you do not do this, then you will be standing in the river trying to walk upstream when that river is just going to carry you anyways. And so this is what the ancestors want you to focus on in the month of September. They want you to start focusing on that light in your heart and extending it down into the earth and up into the cosmos in each and every moment throughout your day. Just take a few seconds to remember to open up your heart, to shine your light down into the earth and up into the cosmos, allowing that connection to deepen, allowing that connection to strengthen, allowing that connection to become stronger, so that you may take this place of stillness, calmness, centeredness along with you in each and every moment throughout your day. And this is what the ancestors want you to focus on, Makosis. This is what you need to be conscious of. And this is what will help you flow with the river of change instead of standing firmly against it. And so when we're looking at the bones, Makosi, here's the bone of the ancestors. And this is what it is about, is because the light that you hold within inside of yourself is the light of your ancestors that shine throughout you. You are created from your ancestors, and this is what they want you to recognize, that you hold the light of all of your ancestors. You hold that place of illumination. You hold that place of light that you can extend and connect down to not only the earth, but into the cosmos. And then this will help you deal with the winds of change, the river of change, the flow of change, the frequency change, however you want to phrase it, they are saying, however you want to phrase the changes that are happening on this planet. In order for you to shift and change with it with ease and effortlessness, then you must flow with it instead of standing against it. And in order to do that, you're connecting to that light within your own heart. You're connecting to your light within your own heart and allowing that energy to flow down into the earth and up into the cosmos. And so when we look at this set of bones here, this is the bone of urgency. It is time to make this connection in an urgent way. And this is the bone of movement forward. And these bones beside it are the baby bones, which are the bones that represent change that is happening, new growth that is happening. And then this is the divine feminine bone here. This is the divine feminine bone that is representing the energies that are coming in at this time. And so these energies are coming in, they're shifting and changing. It's time to move forward. And there's a sense of urgency. But here we have the bone of sacrifice, and you're sacrificing your connection that you can walk out in the world in this place of stillness. You are sacrificing the calmness. You are sacrificing your own centeredness as you move throughout, when you are not allowing yourself to connect to your ancestors and be illuminated. To be illuminated in your own heart, be illuminated in your connection to the earth, be illuminated in your connection to the cosmos. And this is what you are sacrificing, Makozis. This is what they are saying. You are sacrificing that energy. You are sacrificing. Your heart is over here and it is closed. It's over here. It's outside of your life path bones. These are the life path bones. And this is what they are saying, is you're sacrificing your own heart to those energies. You're sacrificing your own heart to those energies when you are only using those energies when you are sitting in your place of stillness, calmness, quietness, and centeredness, when you are by yourself. You are sacrificing those energies if you are not bringing them out in the world as you step into the everyday life. As you go throughout your day, you're sacrificing that connection. You're sacrificing your heart. You're sacrificing your light, and you're sacrificing those connections. And this is what the ancestors need you to do. They need you to bring your light with you throughout the day. They need you to bring your light as you're continuing to make those connections with the earth. They are needing you to connect your light to the cosmos so that you may move forward in all of your strength. And this is the strength, and this is what we're moving towards, Makozis. This is what we're moving towards on our life path. This is what the ancestors are. This is the divine feminine, and this is the true nature bone, or the nature bone. And this is where we're trying to move forward with our strength. Our true nature is within this feminine divine energy, this feminine divine vibration. But in order to do that, we have to stop sacrificing our heart and pushing it out each and every time we walk in the world. We're giving up our own power, and we're giving up our heart, and we're giving up our balance each and every time we step out into the world, and we're not carrying those light frequencies with us within our heart and connecting to the earth and to the cosmos. They're saying that it is critical, it is necessary, it needs to come to your conscious state each and every day, each and every moment as you walk upon this earth. And as you reconnect, as you refocus, as you recenter, as you build that light and that strength of that light and that connection within the earth and up into the cosmos, then you can walk with those energies and open up your heart and bring balance and centeredness to your world. To not only, when you strengthen yourself, you strengthen all of those around you. And then they can begin to focus on their light. They can begin to focus on that connection to the earth and to the cosmos. The more that you strengthen yourself, the more that those around you begin to strengthen. And this is critical, the ancestors are saying. This is critical. They want you to hear these words and hear this message, that as you move forward and you can bring this to a conscious level, and you can walk in this way, then you will flow with the river of change, the winds of change, the frequency of change, the vibrational changes, however you want to look at it, instead of walking up against that stream, instead of being able to feeling like you're being pushed back and pushed forward and creating that resistance piece. And so this is what the ancestors have come forward to talk to you about in this month of September, to help you remember this light within your heart, and to be able to hold that light and make those connections instead of sacrificing them by letting them only come forward when you're in those places of stillness, those places of quietness. They need to be with you through all of your day, each and every moment. Open your heart and make those connections. So I'm just going to light a little bit more on Pepu, thanking the ancestors for coming forward today, bringing forward their message, allowing us to understand the importance of connecting our own light, our own heart, to the Mother Earth and to the cosmos, deepening those connections, strengthening them, allowing our light to shine fully in those connections, strengthening them as we go throughout our day. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, great ones, for coming forward today, allowing us to hear these messages that are necessary for us to continue to evolve and shift and change in a way that we do not have to sacrifice all that we are and all that we are becoming, so that we may flow with the river of change instead of push against it. Thank you, ancestors, for helping us to remember our connection to you, the great ones, the ancient ones, that is inside of us. Each and every one of us have these ancestors within us, allowing our hearts to shine fully, allowing ourselves to be illuminated, and allowing ourselves to be connected to the Mother Earth and to the cosmos. Makos.